Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on wellscountyvoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
And welcome into the historic Newcastle Fieldhouse. What would it be in 2020 without a little technical difficulties? But we're live now. We're good to go. So if anybody's got any questions, go ahead and share this brand new link with you. We're about to have the National Anthem played here at the Fieldhouse. Both teams have brought a nice contingent of crowd, and it's just going to be a great day here for the Hall of Fame Classic. We're going to take a quick break and return after the National Anthem.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev Sells Wells at 466-1822.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back to the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Moments away from the starting lineups here. The Fieldhouse in the first game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic here in 2020. Let's join the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
First, let's meet the team representing the guests on the scoreboard, the Marauders of Mount Vernon. Today, the roster includes number 4, Elena Nugent. Number 10, Jay Shipley. Number 22, Katie Cowrie. Number 23, Faith Hay. Number 25, Riley Britt. And number 41, Maddie Swinkle. Now, let's see the starting lineup for the Marauders. Starting today and forward, the 6'2" freshman, wearing number 12, Ellery Mann. At forward, a 5'8" senior, wearing number 21, Riley Hassel. Starting today in the middle, a 6' senior, wearing number 20, Olivia Yaylor. At guard, a 5'4" senior, wearing number 14, Abby Wiley. At a guard, a 5'9" senior, wearing number 33, Lexi Jensen. Then coach of the Marauders, Julie Jensen.
Once again, those starters for Mount Vernon, it's Ellery Minch, Abby Worley, Olivia Yaley, Riley Hasselt, and Lexi Shelton for head coach Julie Shelton. 318 and 131 in her 20th season overall. For Norwell, it's the usual starting five of Tolliver, Shelton, Filling, Bales, and Tomaszek for head coach Eric Thornton, who's in his 24th season with a record of 375 and 172. It'll be the outstanding freshman Ellery Minch, 6'3", in the center circle against Skyla Tomaszek, listed at 6'1", for the Lady Knights, as Mount Vernon comes into today at 5-3. Apologize again, we didn't have a more extended pregame show today, but we had some technical difficulties getting on. But we're on now and ready to go. Another reminder, we are not allowed to do video today. I'm courtside. I'm Derek Decker. It's a pleasure to be with you this afternoon, or actually still this morning, here from the Newcastle Fieldhouse. We'll be with you again tonight for the Norwell second game, whether that's at 6 or 8, depending if they win or lose. The championship's at 8 o'clock tonight. These two teams will meet the winner of Evansville Memorial and Fishers. Terry Magnuson, Nathan Magnuson, Drew Ridland, the three-man officiating crew. The tip is up from the largest and finest high school fieldhouse in the world, and it's won by Mount Vernon. They're in black with gold trim, and they throw it in the right corner with Riley Hasselt. They go to the top of the key with Lexi Shelton, who comes up short on the three, and the Norwell Shelton, Maya Shelton, comes up with the rebound. Kaylee Filling pushes the pace as Norwell's in their home white with navy and gold trim. Shelton, a little runner from 6 feet, low post, no good, and the rebound off to Mount Vernon. Pace quick here early on, 30 seconds into the first game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic in Newcastle. Backing her way into the post, a drop step. Olivia Yaley had it lost, and Abby Worley comes up with it on the baseline 40 seconds in. Mount Vernon with the first and third possessions here after they won the tip, and they'll set up an offensive set after Yaley lost it earlier in the possession. Hasselt in the corner, guarded by Bales, now releases top of the key to Lexi Shelton. Driving baseline, it's the freshman Minch who goes up and is bodied up by Skyla Tomaszek, and Minch will earn the trip to the line. Good possession for Mount Vernon, and it will send the 90% free throw shooting Ellery Minch to the line. Tomaszek picks up her first. Minch flips the first one in. And Minch has an offer from Cincinnati as a freshman, so a lot of upside to this kid. A lot of talent as well for just a freshman. Second one is good as well. Both pure, and Mount Vernon is on top early, 2-0 here at the Fieldhouse. Bales walks it across the timeline for the Lady Knights, and she slides it left to Filling. Filling cut off, trying to penetrate. Tolliver having trouble with it between the circles. Tough bounce pass to Bales, and now Shelton on the left wing extended. Shelton dribbles back, top of the lane. Now back to Bales, and Filling. No penetration on this possession whatsoever so far. Filling a bounce pass right to Shelton, and that pass is broken up. Ball loose on the floor. It's picked up by Ellery Minch of the Marauders, and Mount Vernon defensively has been stout here in the first couple possessions. They allow just 40 points a game through 8 games on the season. Lexi Shelton dribbles to the top of the key, shut off by Shelton. And now it's Hasselt, really guarded closely by Tolliver. Norwell's a team that likes to push the pace, averaging 66 points a game. That's good for top 10 of the state in 3A. Mount Vernon, of course, a 4A team. And Memorial and Fishers will be here later tonight. That's a Abby Worley 15-footer from the left baseline as she knocks it down. Worley averages 7 points a game, and Mount Vernon's on top 4-0, 2 minutes in. Filling between the circles, slides it right to Bales, who holds above her head, and now bounce low post to Filling. She flips it up, and she'll go to the free throw line as a whistle, and a foul goes on Abby Worley. And they actually get the personal on Olivia Yaley, the 6-foot senior. And Filling, who's a 74% shooter, goes to the stripe. First one no good. Wouldn't be surprising to see both teams start a bit slow today. A lot of nerves coming into today. Norwell, of course, playing in this event for the second time in school history. The last time with Miss Basketball and Jessica Rupright. Filling splits the pair, and she gets Norwell on the board here, 4-1. 5:44 to go, opening quarter. Across the timeline, it's Worley. Bounce pass left to Yaley on the left wing, guarded by Tomaszek. And that pass is deflected. It comes out to Hassel, though, and she releases again to Worley. Worley penetrates, kicks into the corner. Yaley will try a three. It's off the back iron, rebounded by Kaylee Filling on the near baseline for Norwell. Lady Knights working right to left here at Newcastle this morning. Filling, spinning, now puts one up from 15 and got it from just inside the free throw line as she created her own shot and space. Filling has all three early, and Norwell trailing 4-3. Worley crosses the midcourt stripe and out to the front court. They drive left baseline with Shelton. Shelton doubled, kicks it out. Three ball is good. Riley hassled from the left wing. It gives Mount Vernon a 7-3 lead. Bales pushes the pace, gets it to Shelton left wing. Maya is fouled on the drive, and Norwell will get it baseline left of the stanchion. The foul goes on Ellery Minch of Mount Vernon. Just the second here on the Marauders in this first quarter. Inbounds tipped away. Tomaszek got a finger on it, but then Olivia Yaley came away with a loose ball for Mount Vernon. So the Marauders on top 7-3. Norwell comes in ranked number 2 in Class 3A. Coming into this event, still undefeated at 9-0. Now it's an elbow jumper from Abby Worley, which is good. And Mount Vernon has come out shooting pretty well. It's 9-3 here early on. Norwell just one bucket so far. That was the free throw line jumper by Filling. Bales lost it. Another turnover and a tie-up. It will stay with Norwell, so the Lady Knights do avoid the turnover. But the Marauders have been very active defensively. It's a long team, and starting a couple kids over 6 foot. Norwell doesn't have much to contend with that size other than Tomaszek underneath. Bales gets the inbounds pass and walks it into the forecourt. Filling holds, now Toller between the circles. Norwell works around the perimeter. There's the over-the-top play, and it's broken up. Tried to go to Filling underneath on the low block, and it was broken up by Mount Vernon in the face of Abby Worley. So Norwell unable to get anything going here early on offensively, save for that one free throw line jumper. That's Lexi Shelton. Shelton will pop the three. It's short. Rebounded by Ellery Minch underneath, who puts it in. It's 11-3, and Norwell has to burn a timeout. An 11-3 start for Mount Vernon has Coach Thornton calling a 30-second timeout. While he does that, we'll take a quick break and return on The Voice.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located. Across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Welcome back to the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Mount Vernon is on top 11-3. This Norwell team hasn't faced a lot of deficits all year long, and this is close to as big a hole as they've been in all year. They trailed by nearly as many against Garrett late in the first half, but mostly Norwell's been in the lead for almost the entire contest of their 9 wins so far. Filling bounces to Shelton on the right elbow. Shelton lost it going into the lane, and it's another Norwell turnover, and a foul called on Norwell as Mount Vernon had the loose ball. Hassled was on the floor with it, and the Lady Knights get whistled for a foul on Tomaszek, which is her second, and that is a killer foul on Norwell. Coach Eric Thornton can't believe it. Lexi Shelton has it on the left wing in the front court for the Marauders of Mount Vernon. Top of the key, Minch, she can shoot it from out there. It comes off the heel. Kaylee Filling racking up the rebounds for Norwell. And again, she'll push the pace. In the corner it goes. Left corner, it's Tolliver who knocks down a triple. Mackenzie Tolliver, a 33% triple shooter, and it's 11-6. So Norwell makes it a 5-point game. Grace Bratmuller sent to check in at the next dead ball for the sophomore Skylar Tomasek, who has 2 fouls. Right wing 3, no good. Mount Vernon's been willing to try the threes here early on. Lexi Shelton picks up a rebound as she bumped Maya Shelton near the baseline. And so Norwell will get it back here as both teams dealing with some fouls early on in this first quarter. Bratmuller checks in. Good contingent of Norwell fans and Mount Vernon fans have made the trip here to Newcastle today. Up to 25%, which is around 2,000 fans allowed here at the Fieldhouse today. Tolliver, cross-court pass to Filling for Norwell as they work on offense. She pulls up from the baseline, short corner, no good. And Bratmuller fights for the rebound, but it's pulled out of there by Mount Vernon and Riley Hasselt, who's really racking up the board. She averages 4 of them a game, and a travel called on Ellery Minch, the outstanding freshman. So it'll go back to Norwell. Turnovers have been aplenty in this first quarter. Filling inbounds to Bales, and now it's Tolliver in the front court for Norwell. Long bounce pass. They flip it back to Tolliver at the left elbow. Tolliver kicks it out to Bales, top of the key. She drives, kicks to Shelton. Right wing triple. Got it! Maya Shelton drills a triple, and the Lady Knights have scored the last 6 after the Norwell timeout, and it's a 2-point game at 11-9. Worley walks it across for the Marauders. In the corner, it's Minch trying to drive on Shelton, throws up a wild shot, goes over the back to get the rebound, and that's the second person on Ellery Minch. Huge foul on Mount Vernon. And now a couple kids in foul trouble for both teams. The 6'3" freshman, the lengthy freshman for Mount Vernon, is on the bench now with 2 personals, and she's replaced by Shea Shipley, the 5'6" junior, who averages 4 points a game. Filling, crossover dribble, now into Shelton. Shelton walked. So Shelton picked up her pivot foot. And so, again, both teams playing a little bit tight. Mount Vernon has shot it better here in the early going. But it's Norwell and Mount Vernon, Fishers and Evansville Memorial to follow today in what is an outstanding classic here in the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic semifinal game. There's a steal as Filling took it away, got her hand in there. In the corner, it's Bales. And now Shelton, top of the key, had a defender go flying by her, throws one up from 8 feet, no good, off the front of the rim. And another rebound for Riley Hasselt, who's, again, really stacking them up in this first quarter. Shipley, bounce pass in the corner to Yaley, right corner, as they work left to right. Yaley tries to drive baseline on Bratmuller, throws up a little teardrop, no good. Grace Bratmuller, the rebound for Norwell. Both teams have gone cold, just over 60 seconds to go in the quarter. And Tolliver gets free again, spins it out, and back in off the backboard. And the Lady Knights have scored the last 9 points and take a 12-11 lead here at Newcastle. Inside of a minute to go, first quarter. Worley in the front court for Mount Vernon. Shelton gets open for a 3, stuffed by Maya Shelton, who runs the floor for Norwell. It's a 2-on-1. The flip to Filling, nearly lost it, and she did lose it as she stepped on the baseline. So Norwell, a missed opportunity. Excellent block by the long Maya Shelton, who's only listed at 5'9", but plays much longer than that. And Mount Vernon has it back with 39 seconds to go in the opening frame, trailing by a single point after leading by 8 here in this first quarter. That's Shea Shipley on the bounce. And Shelton nearly got another steal. It comes to Lexi Shelton. And in the corner, Olivia Yaley tries a 3. And the response for Mount Vernon. Olivia Yaley, the 6-foot senior. That's her first triple of the season. And Mount Vernon is back in front 14-12. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Bales on the dribble. Now Tolliver, top of the key, Filling with 7. In they go to Bales. Bales catches mid-post and throws it out of bounds. She kind of lost her footing, was trying to get it underneath to Bratmuller, who was sitting on the right block. And Mount Vernon will have 2.2 to get a shot up here at the end of the quarter. Norwell applies man backcourt pressure. They do get it in. It's into Shipley, and they're not going to get a shot off. Filling got a shot after the buzzer. The first quarter comes to a close. Entertaining and fast-paced first frame as Norwell trails Mount Vernon after 1, 14-12 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
And welcome back to the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Norwell trailing Mount Vernon 14-12. They were down as many as 8 in that first quarter. Mount Vernon came out scoring quickly and took an 11-3 lead, forced Norwell to take a timeout. Lady Knights responded with a 9-0 run of their own, and then a 3 in the corner by Olivia Yaley got Mount Vernon back on top just before the end of the quarter at 14-12. The Marauders will start the second quarter with the basketball as the inbound comes in to Abby Worley for Mount Vernon. She's on the dribble, out left wing, and now top of the key, it's Shipley. Tries to drive on Tolliver. Filling tried to get an arm in there. Worley tries a triple and buries it. Abby Worley just outside the left wing, 7 points. She's got her average here just a few moments into the second quarter. And again, Mount Vernon extending their lead. It's 17-12. So Norwell had an answer the first time. They have an answer again. Shelton cross-court pass to Kennedy Filling, the freshman who checked into the game. Between the legs dribble, off to Tolliver in the corner. And she's whacked on the way by Riley Hassel. Hassel, the senior, is off to Davenport to play softball to continue her academic and athletic career. Several players playing at the next level in different sports here for Mount Vernon. Filling in the corner, that's Kennedy Filling on the pass from her sister Kaylee. Now Shelton between the circles, off to Kaylee Filling left wing. Tries to penetrate, cut off again by Shipley. This Mount Vernon defense has done a really nice job forcing Norwell to work from the perimeter as the ball tipped out of bounds by a Marauder. It'll stay with Norwell just in front of the Mount Vernon bench. Maya Shelton to inbound and throws it into the backcourt to Kaylee Filling. They're out there with Bratt Mueller, Tolliver, and the other Filling. As Tolliver works it around the perimeter, almost throws it away. Ball's on the floor. Kaylee Filling comes away with it somehow and gets it back out. Mackenzie Tolliver, another 3. This is off the left iron. Ball loose again, picked up by Shea Shipley for Mount Vernon. In the front court, it goes to Shelton as they run the floor. Lexi out again to Shipley, top of the key. And Norwell's defense recovers nicely. Shipley will pull it out and set up a play. Lexi Shelton in front of the Norwell bench, 4 court left. And now it's Worley. Worley guarded by Kaylee Filling. Worley still hasn't put it on the deck. Now she does into the free throw lane. Now kicks it out. A 3-ball way off by Olivia Yaley. And Norwell gets the rebound. Shelton pulls up in transition from the left wing for 3. No good. Right there, Kaylee Filling missed the putback. She was wide open. And Norwell had an excellent opportunity and again missed. Neither team has been able to get a lot of footing offensively. There's been spurts for both squads, but the offensive firepower hasn't been on full display yet. Lexi Shelton, a great interior pass from the top of the key from Yelly. And Shelton has her first basket. She averages 14 a game. All of a sudden, Mount Vernon up 19-12 once again. Filling catches low post, now throws it up off the back iron, soft touch, and it goes in for Filling, who has 5 points in his first half. 5:40 to go, second quarter. Mount Vernon on top of Norwell, 19-14 here at Newcastle Fieldhouse. Yaley has it free throw line extended left and throws it onto the baseline and into one of the 9,300 seats here at Newcastle. The Fishers team is over there behind the baseline waiting to play here in the second game, coming up 20 minutes after this game. Maddie Swingle is back in for the first time for Mount Vernon, as Lauren Bales will walk it across the timeline for the Lady Knights. Now Filling, and it's Tolliver between the circles. Bales, a pass fake, pulls it back out, directing traffic. Shelton on the left wing. Shelton turns, almost tied up, and is fouled top of the key by Maddie Swingle. So that is the 5th team foul. The 6th, pardon me, on Mount Vernon. So the next one puts Norwell in the bonus for the remainder of the half. A team that shot it well, 72% from the free throw line this year. Mount Vernon shooting 74%. So both these teams can really convert from the free throw stripe. In it goes as it's tipped away by Swingle. And Maya Shelton close to picking up her second foul. Yaley, a right wing three. Got it. Boy, this team can shoot it. And Coach Thornton calls another timeout. This Mount Vernon team went on a little bit of a dry stretch. It's another 30-second timeout. We'll break again and return on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
And welcome back to Newcastle. Norwell has used its second timeout of this first half. Mount Vernon is on a 10-0 run. It's been a game of runs so far. Mount Vernon started the game up 11-3. Norwell answered with 9 straight and now 10 straight by the Marauders. So now Bales has it as Norwell working in the front court, trying to get something going offensively. Mount Vernon is in man, as we expect to see most of the day. Tolliver passes in the corner to Shelton. No look pass to Bratmuller in the short corner. Releases out to Kaylee Filling. Now she penetrates. Right block. Scores on a little teardrop from the right side. Kaylee Filling has 7, and it's 22-16 Marauders. 4:15 to go, opening half in Newcastle. Abby Worley across the timeline. It throws to the corner to Olivia Yaley, who's made a couple of threes here early on. Shelton catches, doubled, low post, couldn't get the shot off the glass to go, got her own rebound, back up and in. Lexi Shelton starting to exert her will inside. 4 points for her on the putback effort. She leads this team in points and rebounds per game. That's Maya Shelton for Norwell between the circles. Both these teams have an outstanding Shelton. There's a takeaway. Abby Worley's going to have a free lane for a layup on the pilfer in the pair. 9 points for Worley, who's really shown some grit and effort here. St. Mary's of the Woods is where she's headed next year to play basketball. 10-point lead for Mount Vernon with 3.5 to go first half. Bales kicks in the corner. Shelton lines up a three. Couldn't get it to go off the back iron. Lexi Shelton skies for the rebound for Mount Vernon. And this lead has a chance to grow once again for the Marauders. And just kind of a lazy travel as Shelton got going a little bit too quick for Mount Vernon. And so it is a turnover. Kennedy Filling back in for Norwell as she replaces Grace Bratmuller. So Norwell goes smaller on this possession. Tomaszek hasn't seen the floor again since picking up her second foul halfway through the first quarter. Bales has it near the timeline. Tries to work it left and now reverses to Kennedy Filling rather. Shelton doubled in the corner, has it tied up. It will stay with Norwell on the possession change, but that's just not a place where Norwell can keep that. This Mount Vernon team is 5-3, coming off back-to-back victories against New Pal and Chittard. And of course, Norwell still has yet to lose this season. A couple overtime wins over Garrett and Concordia, but hasn't been tested quite like they will be today in both games. Filling nearly lost the handle. Now directing traffic, trying to set up a play. Off to her sister Kennedy and now Bales. Everything's been around the perimeter on this possession for Norwell. Shelton the pass fake, another one. And now Kennedy Filling sets it up top of the key. Bales will try a long three and bail Norwell out of a possession where they didn't have much. Lauren Bales, her first three, averages 6 points a game. Will run cross-country at Purdue next year. Has this lead back down to 7. Norwell has a chance to get back into the bonus and get to the line. They've only been there twice here in this first half. Yaley gets open again. Missed everything this time. Rebound tracked down offensively, though, by Maddie Swingle on the baseline for Mount Vernon. And the putback no good. Third chance for Mount Vernon. And Olivia Yaley as the Marauders are killing Norwell on the boards here in this first half. Rebounds in that first frame, Norwell won, but in the second corner, it's been all Mount Vernon, especially on the offensive end. Kaylee Filling will try a right wing three. That was a settle shot. Shelton gets the long rebound for Norwell, though. Put back is no good off the front rim, and Abby Worley clears the board for Mount Vernon. 28-19, Marauders. Swingle driving baseline. Yaley was wide open. She gets fouled from behind, and Norwell's defense nowhere to be seen on that possession as Yaley is having herself an excellent morning game. Kennedy Filling picks up the foul for Norwell. Just the third on Norwell in this first half, and before that, both of the first half fouls were on Skyla Tomaszek. First free throw is good from Olivia Yaley, who could get into double figures with a make here. Minute 46 to go in the first frame. She will give Mount Vernon its largest lead at 11. 10 points for Yaley. 30-19, and it's danger time a little bit right now for Norwell as they've got to find some traction offensively here to stay in this contest. Lauren Bales on the dribble in the front court for Norwell. Slings it right to Filling, and now Kennedy Fillings stopped top of the key. Kaylee backing up, now will try to penetrate. Cut off once again between the legs dribble. Working on Hayes in the corner. Bales another long three, and she buries it. Lauren Bales just outside the top of the key. That's a 25-footer as Bales has 6 points, 30-22. So Bales has kept Norwell in it here late, but the Lady Knights need to find a way to get a stop now. Worley, short corner it goes to Swingle, and she banks it in. Maddie Swingle, her first bucket, and it's 32-22. Inside of a minute to go in the first half, Filling throws it away into the arms of Olivia Yaley. We'll see if Mount Vernon pushes the pace or decides to slow it down here. In the corner, wide open was Galrus, or Britt rather. And now Worley. 30 seconds to go. And it looks like Mount Vernon might be trying to hold for a last shot unless they get a layup. Swingle guarded closely by Bales. Norwell has several fouls to give here. Worley. Now Swingle. She'll tee up a three, and she missed everything. And that leaves Norwell with 12 seconds to go. So kind of a befuddling possession there by Mount Vernon that ends in an air ball. And Norwell gets a chance now at the last shot. Bales, as Norwell trails by 10, quickly into the front court. 8 seconds to go. Bales, Filling, Kennedy Filling, cross court, Kaylee. A shot fake, now steps in from 16. No good. Right before the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. It was a quick first half, and after 2 quarters of play, Mount Vernon leads undefeated Norwell 32-22 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager, at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Yeah, welcome back to the largest and finest high school field house in the world. At least that's what it says in green letters across the top of the concourse here today. If you've never been to Newcastle, you walk in and then you walk down. This floor is below ground level here at Newcastle and is just a gorgeous field house, one of the best high school facilities in the country, no doubt. And it's definitely on my bucket list, so glad I could be in here today. We're not able to bring you video as the IHSAA has that locked up, but happy to be with you here for a radio-style broadcast today. Some first-half stats for Norwell. It was Shelton leading things for the Lady Knights, who came in with 3 points had a couple of had 5 rebounds, though. Kaylee Filling had the best first half of anybody for the Lady Knights, 7 points, 4 boards, and then 6 each for Tolliver and Bales, as Norwell shot it from distance 5 for 9, which is a great number in that first half. But the question mark remains, are they going to be able to limit the turnovers? Because they had 10 of those in the first half. Mount Vernon had just 4. It's a Norwell team that averages just 13 turnovers a game. Mount Vernon got 10 points from Olivia Yaley, who has been the breakout player here. She made 2 threes. She had not knocked down a triple all season before she made that first quarter 3. So Coach Thornton's got to be befuddled by that as well. But the Marauders shooting 12 of 26 from the field, 46%, 4 of 13 from the three-point line for 31%. As Mount Vernon only got to the line 4 times, made all 4. Norwell 1 for 2. So again, not a significant number of free throws for either teams, not a lot of fouls. But Skyla Tomasek had 2 first-half fouls. In fact, both were in the first quarter. Same goes for Ellery Minch, the outstanding freshman from Mount Vernon, who also had 2 fouls in that first quarter. So we expect to see them here in this second half, probably early on. I would imagine Norwell starts Tomasek, and I'd be almost certain that Mount Vernon will start Minch. But the fact remains, even though Minch had a couple fouls, averages 9 points a game, she's one of their better players and would expect to see her on the floor. And they have a 10-point lead without her on the floor for the majority of that first half. So you're listening to the Ossian State Bank halftime show. Ossian State Bank has been your bank for over a century, and they have 2 convenient locations, one in downtown Ossian and the other on the north side of Bluffton. We'll take another short timeout and return with the third quarter here from the historic Newcastle Fieldhouse on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
Ossian State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
And welcome back to Newcastle. Just moments before the third quarter gets underway. Norwell and Mount Vernon here in Game 1. Fishers and Evansville Memorial will take each other on here 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. The Marauders holding a 10-point lead over number 2 in 3A and undefeated Norwell. And for the most part, other than Norwell making a 9-point run about halfway through that first half, it's been Mount Vernon dominating. They owned the boards as well. It's only 13-11, but 5 of those were on the offensive end and lots of second chance points, 8 of them for Mount Vernon in that first half. And Norwell doesn't have any at this point. The Marauders will start the second half with the basketball. It'll be Riley Hassel's inbound for the Marauders, as she will bounce it in to Abby Worley, and the third quarter is underway. Starters back on the floor, looks like, for both teams here in this third quarter. Worley works on filling right, and now penetrates, gets around Filling, throws one high off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Filling, who will push it the other way for Norwell. See if the Lady Knights come out with a good pace here in this third quarter. Filling nearly turns it over, and now Bales will throw it to Filling once again. So they work on the perimeter, unable to get anything inside so far. Tomasek holds in the right corner and walks. So the turnovers, again, continue to be the storyline. 11 turnovers now for the Lady Knights, although it feels like more. Mount Vernon has had lots of fast break points as well, And it's really hurt Norwell significantly in an area where they haven't struggled all that much this year, but they also struggled against Warsaw where they turned it over 18 times. Speaking of turnovers, Mount Vernon has one knocked away, and so it'll go back to Norwell. So the teams trade turnovers after the first miss by Mount Vernon. 45 seconds into the third quarter, 10-point Mount Vernon lead. Filling a high pass and now throws it off to Abby Worley, who she had to just get it inbounds and keep it inbounds. Worley missed the runner inside. Offensive rebound by Minshew, had it blocked away, and Shelton the rebound for Norwell. So the Lady Knights catch a break there, and then they go over and back. So Norwell really having trouble taking care of the basketball here. 3 turnovers in the first minute 8 of the second half. And it comes to Worley, who will walk it across for Mount Vernon. She's stuck near the timeline. Filling gave it a run, but Shelton comes up with it for Mount Vernon. And then Maya Shelton called for the kick out near the top of the key. As these defenses really working hard to start this second half. Inbounds from Hasselt. Hasselt guarded closely. Now she's doubled in the corner. Hasselt puts it on the deck, and a timeout called by Mount Vernon. They have not used one yet. So a wise decision there, as they've got plenty of them left. This one is a 30. We'll take it along with them and return on The Voice.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. Professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Back here at Newcastle, neither team has scored in this third quarter. And Mount Vernon just had to burn a timeout as Riley Hasselt was trapped in the corner. Norwell may employ the 1-3-1 here to try to get something going, get their offense some easy baskets. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. Shelton and Tolliver now trapping Shelton. Lexi Shelton for Mount Vernon. Now they do the right thing and get it to the corner. Offensive foul called on Lexi Shelton. That's pretty light call, and I think sold well by Maya Shelton of Norwell. So the first foul of the second half goes on Mount Vernon, and Lexi Shelton picks up her second foul. Norwell has it in the right corner with Shelton. Lady Knights working left to right in front of me here along the courtside seat. Filling, no good on the little runner from 5 feet away. Tomaszek unable to control the board. Minch got it instead for Mount Vernon. Now they run the floor. Doubled inside. Minch gets it on the right wing, penetrates, blocked and fouled by Skyla Tomaszek, and a pair coming for Ellery Minch, and that's number 3 on Tomaszek.
Number 35, Skyla Tomaszek, that is her third. First on the Lady Knights in the second half.
Minch had both points from the line in the first half. First one rims, no good. Just her second miss of the season from the free throw stripe. She was 11 of 12 before that one. 2 bounces, and Minch's second one is pure. 33-22, Minch has 3. And Mount Vernon matches its largest lead at 11 points. Kaylee Filling has it top of the key for Norwell. 2-man game with Shelton, but she couldn't get it to the rim. Bales spots up, now throws in the corner to Tolliver on the left wing. And now Shelton catches on the left elbow, and she's bumped on the way in by a Marauder. Foul on Abby Worley, which is her first. Second of the half here for Mount Vernon. Norwell unable to convert in that bonus situation in the first half. Shelton trying to throw something up and plays through contact to go off glass for the basket. Maya Shelton, a strong move. Just her second basket. She has 5 points. Lady Knights trail by 9, 33-24. Norwell still in the 1-3-1. Shelton got a fingertip on it, and so did Filling. But Mount Vernon breaking it so far. It goes out to Worley in the corner to Minch. Right corner. Tomaszek fronting the big and knocks it out of bounds as Mount Vernon was trying to go inside to Olivia Yaley. But it was knocked out. Hasselt will inbound right of the stanchion for Mount Vernon. here at Newcastle. Worley, backdoor, taken away by Tolliver, who gets the steal. Now she needs help in the backcourt, but plenty of time for Norwell as the Marauders did not apply backcourt pressure. Kaylee Filling, right free throw line extended. Cross-court pass to Shelton. Puts it on the deck, flips it underneath, throws it out of bounds as Norwell turns it over for the 15th time. Boy, it's been turnover city for the Lady Knights here in this first half. And now the first 3 minutes of the second half. Again, only a couple turnovers for Mount Vernon in that first half. Call it 4. A timeout called by Mount Vernon as Abby Worley was about to throw it away. So they get another timeout call. We'll take another break as well and be back.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
4:51 to go, third quarter here in the first game of the Raymond James Hall of Fame Classic. Winner will take on the winner of Mount Vernon, or of Evansville Memorial and Fishers here at 8 o'clock tonight. Losers play at 6. Off of the inbounds, it is a tie-up. Lauren Bales ties up Mount Vernon on the baseline after the Marauder timeout, and the Lady Knights get it back. So Norwell's been able to limit Mount Vernon in this second half. So far, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they haven't been able to convert offensively as they've turned it over a lot of times in their own right. Bales has it between the circles for Norwell. Filling gets open, right corner three. Got it! Kaylee Filling from the right corner has double digits now with 10, and it's a 6-point game. Norwell closing the gap as they continue to work in that 1-3-1 defense. Shelton gets open on the other end. Rims it no good. Offensive rebound by Yaley. Too strong on the putback. And Kaylee Filling the rebound for Norwell. Across the timeline into Shelton through contact, plus the foul. Maya Shelton off the window. Cuts it to 4. 7 points for Shelton, 5 quick points for the Lady Knights. And back in for Mount Vernon is Maddie Swingle. And also Kennedy Filling will replace Lauren Bales. So Maya Shelton at the line can make it a 3-point play. The foul was on Lexi Shelton, which is her third. And the free throw is good by Maya Shelton. So it's a 3-point game here at the Newcastle Fieldhouse. The Norwell faithful trying to make some noise. They're behind me. And another turnover. Shelton gets the steal. Shelton 1-on-3. Has to dribble it out and look for help. Off to Kennedy Filling. Filling missed Tomaszek, who was streaking across the lane. And now Kaylee Filling will set up a play. That's tipped away. Last touched by Mount Vernon. It'll stay with Norwell, because that was right into your living room, even though you can't see it. Shelton inbounds for the Lady Knights. In it comes to Tolliver in the backcourt. Filling. Now Kennedy Filling to Shelton between the circles. Shelton, now Kaylee. And now Kennedy. Norwell all around the perimeter once again. Tolliver. Filling once again. Mount Vernon's defense working hard this time. Poked away. Filling had it knocked away by Worley, and then a foul going up. I'll take it back. The foul was actually on the floor, so no free throws coming for Mount Vernon. But they will have it underneath the basket. Norwell still trailing by 3. It's just the first foul on Kaylee Filling today. Long inbounds comes into Yaley for Mount Vernon. Swingle holds top of the elbow. And now between the circles, Abby Worley puts it on the deck, dribbling left on Filling. Bounce pass to Minch. And now Swingle. Hasselt has it right wing. Tied up, take it back. It's a foul on Mackenzie Tolliver for Norwell, her first. Just the team's third. Both teams now with 3 in this second half. Coach Thornton was asking for a jump ball. A lot of contact, though. Hasselt underneath the basket. Trying to get something in on the inbounds. Long pass comes in to Yaley. Lost her footing for a moment. Steps up from the free throw line. Way too hard off the glass. Offensive board, though, by Maddie Swingle, who creates space. Had it knocked away. Last touched by Norwell, and the Lady Knight fans can't believe it. Boy, Norwell fans really getting after it behind me here. Long time to get it in. Finally it comes. Mount Vernon's having lots of trouble on the inbounds plays. Swingle creating space. Offensive foul. And the turnover comes as Skyla Tomaszek draws the charge. Swingle picks up her second. 4th foul on Mount Vernon. And again, the turnovers continue to mount for both teams. Second half, Norwell can tie the game with a 3 here. They've trailed by as many as 11 in this third quarter. Shelton, a pass fake, and now swings it right to Kennedy Filling. Puts it on the deck between the legs. Back to Kaylee Filling, who points to her sister, but throws a cross-court pass to Tolliver. Shelton flips it in the corner. Kennedy Filling, the freshman, for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound comes to Mount Vernon, and it went off the wire. And Mount Vernon can't believe it. So that one, there's a support that connects the basket to the top of the ceiling, and I don't know if that actually hit that or not, but that's what the call was. There's a block on Mackenzie Tolliver. Norwell was doubling. This game getting pretty chippy. Both teams really getting after it here, although the foul's starting to mount for both squads. Grace Brattmuller, Lauren Bales checking in for Norwell. Tomaszek and Tolliver out for the Lady Knights. 33-30. Mount Vernon hasn't scored in quite some time. And they look for a bucket here. Worley tied up in the backcourt. Now it's Hasselt to the front court. Norwell still in 1-3-1. Almost a deflection and almost a steal. Now putting on the deck was Hasselt in the corner. It goes Minch for 3, and she buries it. Huge 3 for Ellery Minch, who has half a dozen. 6-point lead. And Shelton is fouled by Minch, which is number 3 on her. So again, the fouls are really starting to build for both squads in this third quarter. 1:57 to go here in quarter number 3. It's a 36-30 Mount Vernon lead. Bales receives the inbounds in the backcourt from Shelton, who inbounded it in just outside the Norwell bench. Bales calls out a play. Nowhere to go, though. Shelton into Bales. And now Filling in the right corner between the legs. Kennedy. And almost a 5-second call, bounces off. Norwell burns a timeout, much to the chagrin of Coach Thornton, who really didn't want to burn that one, as Norwell's now down to 2 for the game. We got a full timeout on the floor. We'll take a break and return on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
98 seconds to go in the third quarter. Norwell will have it and inbound across from the Lady Knight bench and in front of the Norwell fans, who have grown a little restless here in this third quarter. The officiating. Tolliver easily inbounds to Bales in the backcourt. Norwell has a chance to cut back into this lead. They had it down to as many as 3, as close as 3, but the lead was as big as 11. good inbounds play for Norwell, but they couldn't get a shot off. It was a shot run for Filling, or a play run for her, rather. And Al Tolliver swings it back to Kaylee in the left wing. Filling works back out to the top of the key, swings it back to Bales. Lauren on the dribble, working right, flips it in, middle of the lane. Shelton is bumped by Maddie Swingle, and that's her third foul. And the next one will put Norwell in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Again, remember, Norwell got into the bonus in that first half, but couldn't get anything, couldn't convert on anything. They didn't get fouled while they were in the bonus. Shelton missed an inbounds play. That was a play run for her, and it was a point-blank look, and she missed it. Swingle had the rebound for Mount Vernon as we're inside of a minute. Spotting up for three, left wing, no good, was Abby Worley. Grace Brattmuller climbs the ladder for the rebound for Norwell. Bales pushes the pace. Tolliver lost it for a moment, found it again. Bounces in the corner. Bales, cross-court pass. Kaylee Filling, a little tall, but she has it. Filling, doubled. Now kicks it out. Bales releases to Tolliver. Corner to Shelton. Underneath they go to Brattmuller, short corner. Throws it up, and she's fouled. And the Mount Vernon fans can't believe it. And that's the 7th foul on Mount Vernon in the second half with 31 seconds to go in the third quarter. Riley Hasselt picks up the foul. Grace Brattmuller's at the line. She's only missed 2 free throws all year. The first one rims home. 91% free throw shooter, her first point of the game. And Brattmuller cuts it to 4. 36-32. Great ball game here in the first game of the Hall of Fame Classic, which we knew that all 4 of these teams were pretty good, and that's almost over and back by Mount Vernon, but they kick it out. Minch spots up for 3, and that is in and out. Whistle. And I think the foul was after the shot, so no free throws coming. The foul was on Bales, so it will stay with Mount Vernon. It was after the shot, though, so the Marauders will have another chance here. Tough inbounds again, and now doubled in the corner. Out to Swingle, top of the key. Swingle flips it left wing. Yaley for 3. Got another one! Olivia Yaley didn't make a 3 before today, and she's got 3 of them. 13 points, 5 seconds to go. They turn it over. Minch up ahead to Worley. Bales slipped it away, and Norwell won't get a shot off before the end of the quarter, but a huge 3 by Olivia Yaley to close out the third quarter has Mount Vernon up 7. We're back in just a moment on WellsCountyVoice.com.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Welcome back to Newcastle. End of the third quarter. The Marauders are on top of the Lady Knights 39-32 with 8 minutes to go, and Mount Vernon will start the third quarter with the basketball. The Marauders have made some timely threes today, and that's been the storyline. Even though Norwell has shot it much better from the three-point line and much more efficiently, Mount Vernon has gotten the 3 whenever they needed it. And Norwell had it as close as 3 points, and then Mount Vernon went on a little spurt to end the quarter of 6-2, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but it creates separation now as once again Mount Vernon in control, up 7 heading to the fourth quarter. Fishers and Evansville Memorial getting set to play here after this one. Hassel throws it in on the bounce to Abby Worley, and the fourth quarter is underway. Swingle on the left wing, now Worley. Worley on the dribble, bounces out to Minch. And they kick it back out top of the key to Worley. Mount Vernon can afford to be plenty patient here with a 7-point lead. Yaley puts it on the deck again, and this time misses the little runner. And Tomaszek saved it in to Lauren Bales on the rebound. Norwell has it back. Tolliver will throw up a long 3. It's off the front rim and tipped out to Riley Hasselt. for Mount Vernon. Hassel's been a gritty player today. She's been tough and all over the place for Mount Vernon. Yaley got behind the Norwell defense, and it's a foul on the Lady Knights. Good play by Mount Vernon. Maya Shelton picks up her first foul, but it is the 6th on Norwell, so the next one puts both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the contest with 7:19 to go. But again, still not very many free throws taken. 6 for Mount Vernon, 4 for Norwell. Yaley, the inbounds pass, receives it and goes top of the key to Minch. Swingle holds high above her head. Now dribbles, taken away by Bales. The steal by Lauren Bales. Now dribbling left, throws up a shot through contact. No fouls called, and it'll stay with Norwell. So Bales just tried to take it to the rim and could not get a foul called. And she will inbound now, left of the stanchion. Instead, it's going to be Shelton. Bales will set up on the right block. Shelton bounces it into Tolliver. And now Tolliver is fouled by Ellery Minch, and that's number 4 on Minch. And it'll send Mackenzie Tolliver to the line for the 1-and-1. She has 6 points today, 68% free throw shooter. We see Lexi Shelton check back in, who's off to St. Francis next year. She has 3 fouls. So again, the foul trouble hurting Mount Vernon more than Norwell at this point. And Tolliver's going to miss the front end off the back iron. That's just a killer. Rebound to Mount Vernon. Norwell's going to have to be almost perfect here in this fourth quarter for a chance to come back and win this game, as Mount Vernon has had the answer every single time today. Almost a takeaway. Shelton almost had it knocked away. Last touch by Kaylee Filling. Mount Vernon can't believe there wasn't a foul called there. A lot of contact. Shelton hit the deck. Got tied up with a Lady Knight. And Hassel will inbound it again. Hassel, just the calm senior, has been really calm and really good for Mount Vernon today. Yaley on the back cut, flips it up, off glass, got the soft roll, and it's a 9-point game again. Olivia Yaley, 15 points in the game, 41-32. Filling to the free throw line where Shelton is fouled, and 1-and-1 coming again for the Lady Knights. That's the 9th foul on Mount Vernon. And the foul is on Yaley, which is her 2nd. Shelton is a 75% free throw shooter. Will play next year at Bethel. 7 points to her credit today. First one is good. Shelton has one more coming. And calmly swirls it home, as Shelton has 9 now. 41-34 with 6:26 to go. Still a 7-point Mount Vernon lead. Across the timeline, Worley comes. Norwell trying to trap a little bit, but Mount Vernon just tries to push the pace. Spotting up for 3, Hasselt. Man, she's been money! Riley Hasselt, another 3. Hasselt has her 2nd 3, and she has been so good today for the Marauders. And now Norwell turns it over. A long, high pass from Bales to Shelton, and it went off of Shelton's fingertips. Norwell will have to sub in Kennedy Filling with 10-point lead and 6 minutes to go for Mount Vernon. I'm telling you, Riley Hasselt, even though she's playing softball in college, has been the calm leader of this Mount Vernon team today, especially when Minch was in foul trouble. Shelton, a bounce pass in the corner, another 3, got it. Abby Worley has a dozen, and Norwell has to burn its 4th timeout. Mount Vernon is in full control here at Newcastle in the semifinal game.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities. Member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Well, Mount Vernon has taken a commanding 47-34 lead at 13 points. It's their largest lead of the game with 5:49 to go, and it's been on the backs of back-to-back triples for Mount Vernon. And even though they're only shooting it, they were only shooting 33% coming into this fourth quarter at 6 of 18. And Norwell's been better from that mark. They're 6 for 11 for the game. The turnovers have just been critical to Norwell, and they've had far more than Mount Vernon today, listed at 16 coming into this fourth quarter. So Norwell has the ball, down 13. They're going to have to start scoring pretty quickly. Bales on the dribble. Bounce pass left to Filling, and now back to Bales as they work it back and forth with each other. Filling will try a three, and got it. Kaylee Filling knocks down another three. She's got 13 points. It's a 10-point game. Worley up ahead to Shelton in the forecourt as they break the backcourt pressure. Norwell's going to be flying all over the place in these last few minutes. Bounce pass in the short corner, now Worley. Worley flips it back out. Yaley another three, and it's off the heel, and Norwell can cut it inside of 10. Bales gets into the front court left. Off to Filling, spots up, another three ball. Yes again! Kaylee Filling, all of a sudden, 16 points, back-to-back threes, and it's back to a 7-point game. Backcourt pressure again. And it's tipped away. It's a kick as it went off of Kaylee Filling's foot. Just under 5 minutes to go, 47-40. So, you know, there's no quit in this Norwell team that still hasn't lost, trying to defend an undefeated 9-0 season to this point. Hassel will inbound underneath the basket and throws it into Worley. Long bounce pass up ahead to Shelton, who's trapped. Norwell wanted an offensive foul, no call. Bales tight on Hasselt, now dribbles herself out of the corner, and a bump called on Lauren Bales. So a timeout was called by Julie Shelton, but I think they called the foul before the timeout was called. They did. They actually called the foul on Tolliver, which is her third. That puts Mount Vernon in the bonus. Riley Hasselt is headed to the free throw line. She's only attempted 4 free throws this year, and she's made 2 of them, but she's been money when it mattered most today for Mount Vernon. First one, no problem. Another dribble here for Hasselt. And calmly knocks down the pair. 49-40. Mount Vernon is on top by 9. Norwell just unable to close the gap enough to within striking distance here late in the game. Bales slides it left to the corner to Tolliver, almost threw it away. And now cross-court pass, Kennedy Filling. Between the legs dribble, looking for Tomaszek, who's posting up on the right block, but couldn't get it to her. Filling drives the lane, had it knocked away. Worley strips it and got her hands on it, and now Mount Vernon has it back. Norwell, and a foul on Kaylee Filling, who's chirping at one of the officials, and that's probably not a good strategy, and you're never going to win that argument. That's the 8th team foul. Filling her 2nd foul. And Abby Worley, the 75% free throw shooter, is at the stripe. So if Mount Vernon can make their free throws here, it goes without saying that they're going to be in great shape down the stretch, and they have not missed here in the second half, save for once. And that was with Ellery Minch in the third quarter. Maya Shelton back into the game. Worley has a quiet 13 points today for Mount Vernon. And she gives them an 11-point lead after she knocks down the pair. 14 points now. Bales with 4:20 to go. 51-40 Mount Vernon. Filling, playing with pace. Light foul called on Abby Worley, who can't believe it. I'm telling you, neither team has been real pleased with the officials today. 2 shots coming for Kaylee Filling. And she misses the free throw. Filling eyes the second one. Short, but it rolls in. And it's a 10-point game once again. Norwell will be in man pressure in the backcourt. Now they bring the trap. Shelton trapping Lexi Shelton. Off to Hasselt, who's trapped, and she walked. Riley Hasselt the travel right at the midcourt stripe, and it goes back to Norwell. So again, Norwell's had the opportunities here, but this Norwell team, I'm telling you, looks dog-tired here. This has been the best paced game that they've played in so far this year. Tolliver bounced past Bales. Shelton was wide open to the corner. Now dribble drive, and she's fouled again. Even though she completed it, it's really tightened up. The foul calls have tightened up. And that foul goes on Abby Worley, I think, again, which is her third. Oh, no, they take it back. It was on Hasselt, which is her third. Mount Vernon is in a heap of foul trouble at this point. A lot of kids with 3. Shelton back at the line for a pair. First one is nothing but net. Shelton now into double figures with 10, just the second Lady Knight to hit the double-digit mark. 17 points for Kaylee Filling, the counterpart senior. Shelton misses the second one, though. And now it's close in the backcourt. Worley walks. And another turnover. And Worley got contacted. It was right in front of me here. And Worley was bumped. And no call, so it's a walk. Norwell can cut it now as close as 6. Tomaszek the inbounds pass. Flips it back to Bales in the corner to Tolliver. 3:49 to go. 9-point game. Bales, right corner to Shelton. Shelton puts it on the deck. Throws it up through contact, no good. Rebound to Maddie Swingle. Tough shot there by Shelton, and Norwell unable to convert. And they've got to convert almost every time now. Lexi Shelton, front court for Mount Vernon, doubled. Off to Hassel, who just holds it and waits for the trap to come. And she's able to get out of it. And there's a foul on Shelton. So Norwell's trying to foul there. That was on purpose. That's the 9th team foul. 1-1 coming here for the final time for Abby Worley and Mount Vernon. Still a 9-point game. Worley, trio of dribbles, swirls the first one in. And I'm telling you, Mount Vernon, who is a 74% free throw shooting team, has been money all day long. Second one coming. Both good for Abby Worley, who's had a rough go the last couple minutes, and she's kind of been on the wrong end of some tough calls, but she's able to knock down both free throws. Tolliver clearing traffic, 11-point game with 3:15 to go. In the corner, it's Kaylee Filling, near corner, on the bounce, looking for the cutting Tomaszek. They didn't get it to her. It was the flasher across the lane. Bales off to Tolliver. She'll try a 3. It's short. Rebound comes off to Mount Vernon. And it's tipped out by Kaylee Filling. And, I mean, Norwell's in some real danger here. It would take a lot for them to come back and potentially win this ball game. It's a Mount Vernon team that's been in control mostly from the tip, at least to some degree. Norwell's actually had a brief lead in the second quarter. Tomaszek almost gets the turnover, and she does create it as Bales missed the layup from the right side. And then a foul called on Norwell. Just missed opportunity one after another for Norwell after creating some chances. And Mount Vernon hasn't been good at taking care of the basketball in the second half either. I'm telling you, the turnover number is going to be incredible when we get that at the end of the game. And Abby Worley's going back to the free throw line for Mount Vernon. Well, it doesn't feel like it, but Worley is the leading scorer for Mount Vernon with 17 points, and she can become the leading scorer in the game with a make here. And she does. 55-42. Mount Vernon matches their largest lead with 2:50 to go. Filling, one dribble, steps into a 3 and hits it. Kaylee Filling now with 20. Lexi Shelton had some trouble getting it in. Worley just lost it and walked. And it goes back to Norwell again. So the turnovers continue to pile up for both teams. Mount Vernon has had some difficulty breaking the Norwell pressure, but the Lady Knights have been unable to convert consistently offensively to get this thing back into single digits. Shelton inbounding the up fake and now throws it in the backcourt to Lauren Bales with 2:37 to go. Bales, corner, Tolliver had her 3 partially blocked, and Abby Worley comes away with the rebound for Mount Vernon. And that's how you do it right there, because it doesn't give Norwell a chance to set up the press. Lexi Shelton now doubled in the corner, and a timeout called by the Marauders. With 2:23 to go, Julie Shelton calls a full timeout, and we'll take it along with it and be back on The Voice.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
2:23 to go here at Newcastle, 55-45. Mount Vernon on top of second-ranked Norwell. Norwell's number 2 and 3A. Of course, Mount Vernon is a 4A team, so the rankings don't mean all that much, especially in this game. Norwell was number 18 overall in all classes coming into the game today. And even though Mount Vernon's got a 5-3 record, they've played an incredibly difficult schedule. Harrell picked them by 1 point today in this opening game. Mount Vernon has been in control, like I said, for the most part, from the tip. Norwell's made some runs, but they have not gotten enough offensive production. There's a foul called on Lauren Bales as she tried to tie up Riley Hasselt. That is the second foul on Lauren Bales. Both teams are in the double bonus. Hasselt's first free throw is good. Mount Vernon's made all their free throws for the most part. I think they've missed 2. They were 5 of 6 coming into this fourth quarter. Hasselt good on both. Back to a 12-point game. It's a senior-led team. Both teams are, but especially this Mount Vernon team who knows how to close games. And it's become very evident here with 2 minutes to go. Shelton from the elbow, no good. Tomaszek comes flying in for the rebound. And I think this is going to go, I think it's going the other way. No, they called it on Mount Vernon. And that's her 4th, so unfortunately Norwell's not going to be able to take significant advantage of the foul trouble for Mount Vernon today. They've managed to keep everybody there. Tomaszek, first free throw is long. Tomaszek just a 57% free throw shooter. Three dribbles for Skyla, and she missed them both. Rebound to Lexi Shelton. Shelton almost turns it over. Bales, then just an unfortunate foul for Norwell. She was going for the basketball, just trucked Riley Hasselt, sending Hasselt back to the free throw line. That is number 3 on Bales, although it doesn't have much significance at this point. Mount Vernon looking to close this thing out, and they're in great shape with 1:56 to go. First one rims no good. Norwell had it as close as 3 points in the third quarter, and then Mount Vernon hit a 3 right at the end of the third quarter to put them up 7. Since then, it's been, for the most part, a double-digit lead here in the entirety of the fourth frame. Hasselt splits the pair, as she's got 10 points now, 5 of which have been from the free throw line. 1:53 to go. 58-45 Mount Vernon. Kaylee Filling. 2 dribbles, throws up a wild runner, no good. Tipped away, and the ball's still loose, taken away by Tomaszek, so Norwell keeps it alive. Filling from the short corner, rise and fires short. Rebound again. Kaylee Filling fighting for it, throws up a third shot, no good. Maya Shelton tips it out, though, to Kennedy Filling, who will try to bank in a 3. 4 chances for Norwell on that possession, and they're unable to convert on any of them. And so now Lexi Shelton in the front court runs to the rim, lays it in with the left hand, and that should be the final punch for Mount Vernon as they go up 15. Only 6 points for her, so Norwell did a great job limiting her, but it was the secondary players for Mount Vernon making the difference today. Kennedy Filling drills a 3. Her first bucket. Lexi Shelton fouled by Maya Shelton. It's a 12-point game with 60 seconds to go. Norwell has really no choice at this point but to try to extend the game and put the Marauders at the free throw line, where they have been excellent today. Norwell hasn't been quite as good today. Lady Knights were just 4 of 5 coming into this fourth quarter, but there have been a ton of free throws shot. And first one long from Shelton, so Shelton is a 75% free throw shooter. She's had to work for all 6 of her points today. And again, this is a player that's off to St. Francis next year. Second one, friendly roll off the front of the rim, 7 points for her, and a 13-point lead for the Marauders with a minute to go. Tomaszek, 2 dribbles, kicks it out in the corner, tipped by Hasselt. And so here in the Classic, as part of the media, we get a chance to fill out an all-Classic team. And Riley Hasselt has my vote. She's got 10 points today and has been the finisher for the Marauders today. Shelton inbounds, comes to Filling and throws it away. Hasselt is tied up, so they actually get the jump ball, and it'll stay with Norwell now with 48 seconds to go. Once again, though, Mount Vernon has been too much for Norwell today. Shelton inbounds from the corner. And Norwell burns their final timeout before the inbounds. So 48 seconds to go. Mount Vernon up 13. It's a full one, and we'll be back on The Voice.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen, Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
13-point lead for Mount Vernon with 48 seconds to go. Trying to put the finishing touches on and advance to the championship game tonight at 8 o'clock against the winner of Fishers and Memorial. Bales inbounds to Shelton, who had it tipped away. Kennedy Filling off to her sister Kaylee. On the deck, throws it up. No good. From 8 feet, Tomaszek saves the rebound into a Marauder, and at this point I don't think Norwell's going to foul anymore. Hasselt flips it back to Abby Worley, who gets it in the front court to Lexi Shelton. Norwell still trying to trap, and they poke it away. Long cross-court pass from Tomaszek to Kaylee Filling, and she hits the bottom of the rim. I don't know if that was supposed to be a shot or a pass. Maya Shelton cleans up the miss, though. She's got 12. Norwell knocks it away, and it'll stay with the Lady Knights with 11 seconds to go. It's an 11-point game. So, again, it's just the last few moments of this first game today. Kennedy Filling saves it inbounds with 7 seconds. Filling behind the back. Nice moves. Through contact, couldn't finish. Hasselt the rebound appropriately, and Mount Vernon wins the opener 61-50 to give Norwell their first loss of the season. Mount Vernon was the better team here in this first game. We'll talk to Coach Thornton coming up in a few moments about today's loss, and we'll preview Norwell and the loser of Fishers and Evansville Memorial coming up tonight in the consolation game. Back in a minute. Mount Vernon wins 61-50 on WellsCountyVoice.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, daily Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. A professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H Park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
All right, let's take a look at the final stats from today's contest. Norwell falls and will play in the consolation game at 6 o'clock tonight against the loser of Evansville Memorial and Fishers. Fishers is going to be a small favorite in this game. But the way that first game went, there's a lot of things, a lot of moving pieces, and all four teams certainly deserve to be here. For the Marauders, it was 18 points for Abby Worley and 3 boards, 15 and 7 for Olivia Yaley, including 3 threes for a kid that didn't make a three-pointer through the first 8 games of the season. 11 points for Riley Hassel, which I said has my vote to be on the All-Classic team. 11 points and 7 rebounds for her, and there was 8 from Minch, 7 from Shelton, and 2 from Swingle. But remember, Minch and Shelton, who combined average for 23 points a game, only had 15 today. Those were not the players that killed Norwell. It was Abby Worley, who had 18, the point guard, who was so good today and did turn it over a few times. But the final stats only list Norwell with 18 turnovers. It felt like a lot more than that. But that was the story in that first half, was turnovers and in fact in the second half as well. It was turnovers and a lot of things that didn't go Norwell's way. Every time when the Lady Knights were able to get stops, because they got enough stops in that game to win, they did not have the offensive execution on the other end of the floor. For Norwell, it was 20 outstanding points from Kaylee Filling and 8 rebounds to lead Norwell in both categories. 13 points, 7 rebounds for Maya Shelton, and 6 each for Tolliver and Bales. All of their points went in the first half. Filling with 3, the younger Filling, and 2 for Grace Brettmuller, both at the free throw line. Norwell shot 44%, 37%, check that, from the field in the game. Mount Vernon 43%. 8 for 21 were the Marauders from the three-point line for 38%. Norwell, 10 for 19 for 53%. Outstanding percentage from the three-point line, but all in all, it was not good enough in this first game. 17 for 20, Mount Vernon from the line. A lot of those came at the end of the game when they had to foul. They only missed 3 for 85%, and Norwell went 8 for 14 for 57%. Not a lot of paint points for either one of those teams. This is a lot of guards oriented for both squads. 19 Mount Vernon points off turnovers, and we are joined now by Norwell head coach Eric Thornton following the 61-50 Mount Vernon victory. Coach, thanks a lot for stopping by. I certainly appreciate that. But there's a lot of things in this game that, there's some question marks that happen, a lot of turnovers. The stats list you for 18, but at least from a third-party perspective, it felt like every time that your kids were able to get back in the game, get close. You were within great striking distance, down just 3 points in that third quarter. It felt like a turnover was bound to happen, and a shot didn't go up because you shot at 10 for 19 from the three-point line.
We really fought ourselves, I thought, in their matchup zone. They do a good job. First time we've seen a matchup all year. It's good for our kids to go through, and we did shoot it well, you're right. But I'd really like to see our decision-making for just this simple pass. That's the most frustrating thing I think that we fought through tonight. And at times we did, and then we'd revert back to, in a critical moment. We get it to 3 there in the third. Kids really scrapped and fought, and I love how our kids compete. And it's not a surprise with the types of kids that we have. But we have got to do a better job of just getting down into our offense and just making the simple pass. Part of that is the decision with the person with the ball, and part of it is the kid who needs to be moving to fill that open slot. I said a lot of the same things tonight, and we'll get better from going through this.
Talk about the three-point shooting a little bit, because that was, again, certainly a bright spot from today's contest. Shooting in a gym where, at least to my knowledge, none of your kids have ever played in. Obviously a huge gym, a lot of background. There's a lot of history in here, and it can be very daunting. It's the largest high school gym in the world. But 10 for 19, which was your best percentage of the year, in a game you lost, why were your kids able to get open and get good looks at threes?
When we do move the ball well and we can go inside out, hit that cutter that flashes in there, and play inside out and just move the basketball, that's the type of team we have. For us to be able to continue to shoot the ball well, like you alluded to earlier, we just got to have ball security, better decisions, more patience. to me, it's simple. When you're out there on the floor as a player, I'm sure it doesn't seem as simple as that. But we've got to continue to grow and get better and, play against multiple defenses. Like I said, it's a new experience for us to play against that matchup. Mount Vernon plays it well. Their kids are big and physical and quick and athletic. And it was a challenge for us. We knew that coming down, and that's something we want to learn from this experience. What can we gain from this? We've got, we're honored to be here, and these kids deserve to be here, and we'll come right back tonight, hopefully with a really good attitude and a little bit of a chip on our shoulder.
You'll play the loser of Evansville Memorial and Fishers. Outside of the turnovers, and you talked about the pace a lot, what's something else you're looking for your kids to improve on tonight to try to get out of here with a victory?
Yeah, to just be able to start that game in a better way. I think the start of the game, right, you're playing from that hole, and not that hasn't happened this year before. At this level, to not come out with a good start makes it really tough. And so, rather than playing from behind, we'd like to stay connected a little bit better. I think we got down 11-2. Yeah. We're calling a couple quick timeouts there at the beginning, and which you hate to do, to just remind your kids of things to do. So, we've got to grow up a little bit in that area at the beginning of the game and be locked in and come out with playing at I thought we looked slow at the beginning. I thought we looked not in slow motion, but pretty darn close to it. So just got to come out and be on our toes and be the aggressors, and let's jump on them. Let's have a quicker start tonight.
Norwell head coach Eric Thornton, thanks a lot for stopping by, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Derek. See ya.
So putting the finishing touches on here this afternoon as the Lady Knights fall 61-50 for their first defeat of the season at the hands of Mount Vernon, who improves to 6-3. They'll take on the winner of Fishers at Evansville Memorial, and that'll do it as we'll be back on the air live shortly before 6 o'clock, as tip-off is at 6:05 tonight for the Hall of Fame Classic consolation game. We'll do it on behalf of our owners, Scott and Dale Menser. This is Derek Decker saying so long, and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on the Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever possible, and when you see them, tell them thank you. Join us again next time on the Voice Enterprises.